Augusta's storm cleanup effort now moving on to private property.
Since the storm, more than 130 property owners reached out to the city for assistance with cleanup because they didn't have insurance.
But fewer than half of those will qualify. George Escala reports.
Since Helene, dangerous broken limbs have loomed over Ronald Page's home.
They could come down at any time, so yeah, pretty worried, yeah. So be glad to have that taken care of.
Page was one of more than 130 property owners who reached out to the city to take care of tree damage from Helene. FEMA normally does not reimburse for storm damage cleanup on private property, but will do so in some cases based on the severity of the storm and whether the damage poses a threat to public health and safety.
It's called private property debris removal. As you know, that's moving along the final stages of our cleanup throughout the city for those who perhaps were underinsured or not insured.
But before the cleanup, FEMA assessed every Augusta property and determined less than half on the city's list of 138 qualified.
They put eyes on all 138 properties that we had in our database that had reached out through 311 that needed assistance in cleaning up, and they did an assessment of all. They took pictures of all, and only 54 have qualified.
Ronald Page's dangerous limbs made the cut and will be removed.
I'm excited to get it back to where it was previously, so I'm very excited about that. That's great news.
For the city, the great news is if the private property cleanup is completed by the end of June, FEMA will reimburse 100% of the cost. In Augusta, George Escala, WJBF, News Channel 6.